Welcome to the Metro Ice Sports Arena here in Des Moines, Iowa. Getting ready for Midwest High School hockey action varsity division. These two teams played last night, Mike. Des Moines jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first couple periods. Looked pretty dismal starting that third period.
Omaha pinned their ears back and we made a game of it in the third. Ended up dropping the game, but hopefully they'll come out with a little more energy and play 3 consistent periods, because the biggest difference last night was they played 1 of 3. And you can't do that against good teams, and this is a good Des Moines team.
Absolutely. They've got a couple of key players on the squad. And
they were coming in after a loss, too. So
yeah, they had lost the prior night to Ames and won last night against us. So hopefully we can squeak out another win here today.
Yeah,
with
get the split.
Get the split out of these 2 games. Yes, they've got a couple of key players on that team. May and Miller are on the same line, and they're pretty quality.
Both of them are, and there's others.
Absolutely.
But
those are 2 that come to mind that that played in on their scoring.
They're easy to find.
Yeah.
It's the best ones always stick out. They're easy to scout.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully today we're just waiting for the teams to come out to do announcements and national anthem, and we'll get this contest underway. Want to thank our viewers for joining in with us today. We are streaming mobile signal, so last game we had a kind of a hiccup in between periods. You get people on their phones in here. It kind of
eats up all the bandwidth.
Eats up some bandwidth that we're trying to get for our streams. So in between periods, not so worried about it, just as long as they stay off their phones during the game.
Which normally
they
do.
Yeah, that's why they're here at the game, right?
Exactly.
To watch. So we're just waiting for teams to come out. They've buzzed. Sam's been off for a little bit. Ice is setting up.
Setting up rather nicely and quickly. Not sure what the weather's going to do here. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Des Moines. A little chilly this morning.
I know in Omaha, I think it's supposed to be like 45 today.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I think Wednesday's supposed to be like 50, and then it goes back down again. So we'll get a couple of nice days. Snow will kind of melt a little bit. So.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for these teams to come out, we will step away for a second and hear a message from our sponsors. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
There you go. Thank you. So where did you even start?
Nebraska Medicine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He's home now. They implanted this tiny device where they can monitor his heart from anywhere.
I have some good news. Cancer's in remission. CAR T cells worked.
Oh my God, amazing. They actually removed the clot that was causing Marie's stroke. She's doing great.
No matter what it is, without question, they are our go-to.
Your connection to the state's most comprehensive care. Nebraska Medicine.
At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. As one of Omaha's leading design build contractors, Olden House Contracting's experience, talent, and creativity make us the trusted experts in home improvement, renovation, and remodeling. Whether you're looking to invest in an expensive full house remodel, a custom addition, or a new kitchen, we'll bring your vision to life. Olden House Contracting, 402-573-8125. That's 402-573-8125. Or oldenhousecontracting.com. That's OLDENHUIS contracting.com.
Welcome back. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, UNMC and Olden House Contracting. Thank you very much for supporting our program over the years and continued support. And we want to thank you. And we also want to thank Mechanical Systems, Inc., today's game sponsor. Our game sponsor every day. But we want to thank you for all you do for our program and continued support.
Really appreciate it. Des Moines out. They're making their couple laps here, still waiting for the Junior Lancers to hit the ice. 3-man system here on the official side of things. Varsity periods are 17 minutes each, and they make ice in between each period. So these games typically run just a little bit longer.
Not much, though.
Not much.
It used to be where the JV games were like 12 minutes, and then they moved up to 14 minutes,
yeah.
and now they're 15.
15.
So,
Mm-hmm.
well, I did a couple of years ago. We moved to 15 because I brought it up at a league meeting. I was like, "Why are JV games 15 when Bantam games are usually 15s?" So they're playing less, moving up higher.
Yeah.
So
finally got that one through. Still waiting on Omaha to come out here.
yeah, they're only showing one referee in the system, Grant Crowell. So I'm guessing that's the banded official today. I don't know. They're going to get themselves a
penalty here if they don't get out.
If they don't get out here.
Redefining fashionably late. And Crowell is looking down the hall here. Not happy. Not a good way to start by ticking off the head official.
Oh, gosh, no. That's their second buzz. They're going to, if they don't get out here like shortly, they're going to start with a minor penalty in the box. Start the game shorthanded. That's the way to go, guys. You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean.
You can't be holding up a game when you've had plenty of time to get out on the ice.
Now they're sending Chad Sinnott in to hustle him out.
Ridiculous. Des Moines already on the ice, and they're ready to roll.
Wow.
Well, he went in. The problem is here, they're at the far end. They're in the AHL locker room, which is at the opposite end of the building. So maybe it just took them a little bit to walk out.
Well, the other thing, too, like we've been talking about it here, in a lot of these venues, you know, you can't hear the buzzer in the locker rooms. And it'd be nice to have a clock or maybe even a light, you know, when the buzzer sounds, that a light flashes so you know that they're calling you.
Well, yeah, exactly, because like I say, they're in the AHL locker room in the far back corner.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine. I mean, we were back there. That's where we stored our gear. We were back there. It's pretty quiet back there.
Oh, yeah, it's isolated. And you got to go through 2 doorways to get to the locker room.
Yes. So I imagine they probably didn't hear. But we're here. We're ready to roll.
Yeah, referees already. That just doesn't put you in a good spot. You know what I mean?
Nope. And I'm not sure who he told because the head coach isn't on the bench yet.
Well, he talked to Coach Kinder because Nick hadn't made his way around yet.
Looks like Des Moines going to be starting Evans again today.
Yep. Teams donning the buckets. We'll get this tilt underway momentarily. So Omaha still gathered at the bench there.
Gosh.
Nolan Eicherman between the pipes. The line of Johnson, Moffitt, and Graffelman, flanked by Barnes and Sinnott. Puck is down. Des Moines wins the tap. Dorfield has it. He'll dump it into the Omaha zone. Stopped behind the net by Eicherman. Played into the corner now. Graffelman moves it up, and they'll go backhand to Moffitt. Moffitt will carry through neutral ice. He'll gain the red line and dump it in. Stick saved by Evans. And it comes and it's frozen along the near side corner. Good support there by the junior Lancers. They'll try to come up with this puck. That battle is won by Des Moines. They'll move it into neutral ice where Barnes gathered it, and he'll dump it back in far side corner. Graffelman will come out. They'll change forwards. Out of the zone comes May. He's out with Miller. Poke checked away. Miller has it. He'll drop it down low, and a shot off the half wall by Cooker, and a nice save by Eicherman. Wolf on the blue line, along with Merrick. Des Moines shifts up. They've got Barton, Hender, and Mink out. Omaha comes up with this face-off. Knapp has it. He headmans it over to Zwolik. Zwolik will come into the zone. He'll transition behind the Des Moines cage, looking to give it, and it comes out into neutral ice. Reeling it in is Parr. He'll try to gain control. He's got pressure from Miller. Chase has it now. Little pressure by the Oaks, and the puck ends up on the Omaha bench. We'll have a face-off. Hopefully this varsity game won't start like last night with about 30 whistles.
Whistles, yeah. It was a tough one.
I think it took an hour to play the first period. Graffelman on the tap, neutral ice. He'll dish it over for Knapp. He'll come down. He gets a shot high and wide of the net. Zwolik seals it off on the far side wall, drops it down into the corner. Now it transitions to the near side corner. Des Moines with good numbers, backside support by Zwolik. Held in by Chase, and he'll drop it into the far side corner where Zwolik will play it. He moves it to the point. Volanek will walk it across. A shot, and it's redirected by May, actually, and it goes into the near side corner. Loose puck, and we have a stoppage in play as the nets come loose. Important for Omaha to come out with energy here and dictate the tempo. Face off in the Des Moines end. Parsons will be out with Wilmers and Coleman. Puck is down. Des Moines wins the tap. They'll dish it. Stolen away now by Wilmers. Wilmers tries to move it down that near side wall. He'll come up with it. He's got Parsons and Coleman trailing him. He'll come around, peel back down the half wall. He controls, drops it down low. He'll move toward the net. It's stolen away by Des Moines. Here comes May. He's a shifty player. He'll bring it into the zone. Now Miller with it. Another crafty player, factored in on every goal they scored last night. Coleman, he'll backhand it, can't get it deep. And it's dish to Miller. Sinnott now has it in the far side corner. Still trying to control. Comes out of the zone, and Dorfeld dumps it back in. We'll have a stoppage in play as Des Moines is offside. And this faceoff will be far side dot in front of the Omaha bench. On the tap is Graffelman. Goodnow is out. He'll line up with Moffitt. Parr has it. He makes a nice move, loses a handle momentarily, gathers it back up and dumps it in. Volinick has it. He'll glass it into neutral ice. Moffitt will pick it up. Still trying to control. He'll dish it just out of the reach of Johnson. And Des Moines indirects it back into neutral ice. Volinick's got a tag up. Indirect pass to Glock. He'll dump it in. Parr overskates it. Glock has it. He'll move it to the point. Far side. Shot, loose puck. Saved by Eicherman. And Johnson trying to just take a stab at the puck, and it leaves the playing surface. We'll have a face-off. 12:49 remains in the first. Face-off to the blocker side of Eicherman. Chase comes up with it. He tries to force it up that far half wall. Held in by Des Moines. Knapp. He can't gain the zone. Comes back in. It's a dish from Mink, and Knapp comes out. He'll come down the near side wall and dump it in, and a stick aside by Evans. Omaha dumps it in. Wolf will converge on it. He's in there with Zwolik, and I believe that's Chase. And we had the side door there on that.
That popped open.
Far side half wall pops open, so we'll have a stoppage in play. And they're going to face this off in zone.
Yep.
Parsons on the tap. He'll push it right into the glove of Evans. Once again, same dot, same centerman. Des Moines comes up with it. May will dish it up front for Cooker. He tries to move it across. Sinnott has it. He'll traverse behind his net and move it up the half wall to Coleman. Poke checked away. Miller now has it behind the net. Move to the point. Fronted by Wilmers, and this puck leaves the playing surface. More whistles.
Wasn't going to say it.
Graffelman on this face-off. He faces off with May. May wins the draw back, and Miller right off the face-off with a one-time and a great save by Eicherman.
Yeah, we were talking about yesterday, draws were not a strong suit for Omaha.
Puck comes to Des Moines. They'll keep it in. Warwick pinching. Leaves Dorfeld back. Omaha's out. They got a 2-on-1 as they had a pinching defenseman. They try to move it across to Johnson. A little too far. Parr can't hold it. dribbles into neutral ice where May will pick it up. He'll skate into the Omaha zone and tries to backhand it off the cage. Volinick intercepts. And Graffelman places it in neutral ice where Dorfeld will dump it into the far side corner. Graffelman carrying through neutral ice. Now Parr has it. Stolen away by Miller. Miller comes down far side. Now intercepted by Zwolik. To Knapp. He gets pushed off the play by McGrath. Loose puck in the high slot. Played out by Knapp. And he'll shoot it in just beyond McGrath. Miller, or excuse me, that is 36. Jackson Cryer. Stolen away now in the Des Moines zone, but they gather it back. They try to find McGrath. Sinnott tries to come in. Knapp skies it to Wilmer. Barnes to Chase, and he'll dump it in. We have a whistle and stoppage in play. Imagine that. Face off in neutral ice. Parsons on it. He faces off with Hender. Hender cleanly wins it back to Wolf. Wolf sends it into neutral ice. Backhanded into the zone, and this will result in an icing. This faceoff will come down into the Omaha end. Far side circle to the blocker side of Eicherman. Carl Graffelman on the faceoff. Des Moines wins another one. Now they lose the handle. Parr, he tries to indirect it into neutral ice where it's driven back in by Des Moines. Volinick has it. Moffitt tries to gain the zone. Back in by Des Moines. From the point, Wolf with a shot, and that just gets directed wide of the net. And Omaha, with just kind of a desperation clear, they're going to waive the icing. In zone on the near side wall. Graffelman tries to keep it in. Parr tries to keep it in. It's poke checked out. Graffelman will retreat and move it into neutral ice where Tim Johnson tries to dump it in on a blind pass, and it's held in by Des Moines. Weak side opportunity by May, and he just shoots wide of the net as he was wide open off the weak side post. Another opportunity, and Miller buries. Same play. Miller was a little higher. It came from strong side to weak side post, and Miller was at the dot, and he finishes.
Almost identical to that first goal from last night.
Exactly. Yep. They do a good job working low to high and side to side, and that gets the goaltender moving. So Des Moines takes the 1-0 lead here. Dorfeld has it. He'll send it in. And now it comes out into the Des Moines end. Zwolik chasing that puck down. He'll collide with Warwick. Chase tries to pick it up in neutral ice. Backhanded by Knapp to Dorfeld, and now intercepted. Poke checked into the zone by Wilmers. He's got a tag up. Out of the zone comes Miller. He's crafty. Tough player to play against. He's hard to defend, and there's several of those on this, those types of players on this Oakleaf squad. Collision behind the net as Glock dispossesses the puck from Sinnott. We'll have a stoppage in play and a face-off in neutral ice just in front of the Omaha bench. From the face-off, it comes to the net, and Eicherman with a cover-up will have another whistle and another face-off. Puck's moved up the half wall to the point. Now it's chipped over for Johnson. He headmans it to Graffelman. He's in alone. He shoots wide of the net. Held in by Johnson. He'll find Graffelman in that strong side corner. He'll drop it down for Moffitt. Puck is poked to the opposite side, near side corner. Banasek knocks it down, and he'll drive it in. Gloved by Cryer. And now Goodnow on the chase. Knapp tries to play it out. Taken by Chase. He'll come behind his cage, and he'll move it up the half wall. Omaha can't connect, and it's dumped back in by the Oaks. Quick up, led too far. Merrick has it. He'll retreat. Wolf comes back into his end. He's got some pressure from Zwolik. He'll throw it out into neutral ice. Chase has it. He'll come down the far side. He'll gain center ice. He'll get a shot and a kick save by Evans. Volinick from the point and a glove save by Evans with a good shot by Will Volinick. 4:57 remaining in the first period.
I haven't seen Trey Carlson out.
He had to sit the first period.
Oh.
And I haven't seen Waldo.
No. Are they together?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's resting him the first period. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
We didn't get a line chart for this game either.
No. So there's two key ingredients to the Lancer attack that are not playing in this first period.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice that Waldo wasn't out there, but now that you mention it.
May on the tap with Parsons. Neutral ice. Parsons wins it back to Parr. He goes D to D and just jumps over the stick of Volinick. Comes to the net where Eicherman will have to cover up. Face off to the blocker side of Nolan Eicherman. Picked up by Omaha. They win this draw. They'll move it. They try to hit Graffelman. Intercepted in neutral ice. May has it. Graffelman will bring it, or backhand it into neutral ice where Des Moines will control. They'll turn it over to Sinnott. Sinnott gains the red line, and he'll dump it in. On the rim, it goes to the far side wall, and Johnson trying to hold it in. May comes out with it. They got a 2-on-1 with Miller on the weak side. Intercepted now by Moffitt. He'll headman it to Johnson. And that effort is thwarted by Dylan Warwick. Miller has it. He's got pressure from Barnes, and he gets hauled down.
I think he looked more like he was losing his edge going around the corner.
So we have a penalty call here. Probably going to be for tripping, which will give Des Moines their first power play of this game with 3:45 left. So that infraction is on Ben Barnes, and I think he called it a slash. So Barnes is out for 2 minutes. Des Moines will be on the power play. Miller has it at the point. He'll drop it over. A shot. Loose puck. Still loose. And another shot by Hender. Goes high and wide. Des Moines still able to keep the puck in the net. They go D to Miller. He'll walk in. He gets to the dots, and he shoots across, and it comes over to the opposite point. May now. Far side corner. He'll dish it for Miller. Couldn't handle it cleanly, but they're able to keep the puck in the zone. Miller from the same dot. They like to line him up for the one time. And Eicherman with the save. Warwick at the point. The left point. May on the tap. Miller comes up with it. To Hender. Hender will backhand it to Warwick. He'll give it to Miller, and he finds Hender pinching in from the point. Warwick has it to Hender. Down to Miller. He'll take a look. He leaves it in the corner, and it comes around on the wrap, and Eicherman able to save it. 50 seconds left on the man advantage. 2:35 left in this first period. Puck is dropped. Des Moines still controls. Dorfeld, shot, redirect, knocked down, and finally a clear by Omaha.
First clear of this
First clear
PK.
at the 40-second mark. Dorfeld picks it up. They'll go weak side. Streaking in. They throw it on Eicherman. He sticks it aside. Sinnott battling behind the net. Dorfeld from the dot, high and wide. Back down into the near side corner. It's dished off for Dorfeld. Loose puck gets batted down by Omaha. Des Moines still controlling. I mean, rarely do you see a team that controls the power play for almost the entire duration. Now they're even strength, and Parsons trying to keep the puck in the zone and get some type of a attack going. Shot from neutral ice, and Eicherman with another save. Minute 20 left in this first period. Score is 1-0 Des Moines. Miller on the faceoff with Parsons. Omaha headmans it. They finally get into the zone. Backhand by Coleman. They try to launch it weak side. Parr there to intercept. May has it. He'll bring it in. Finds Miller, who dishes it back to May. And that's steered aside. Icing's the call with 42 seconds left. They'll bring it back down to the Omaha end for faceoff. On the tap is Graffelman. He lines up with May. Puck is down. May wins it back right off the faceoff. Miller with a shot and a save by Eicherman. Boy, you'd think by now, after 3 consecutive plays like that, that those Omaha forwards would tie the man up.
You'd
But
think.
Dorfeld has it. He fumbles for the puck. Moffitt tries to come out with it. Sennett picks it up. And he'll dump it in. Warwick reverses direction, and the puck leaves the playing surface. 4 seconds left.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they were going to call that icing. They ended up waving it. Another one I guess I didn't see yesterday. Somebody said he was here, but I didn't see him. Hudson Dilworth.
Is he injured or?
Not that I knew of, but hard to say.
That ends the first period of play where Des Moines Oaks lead the Omaha Junior Lancers 1-0. We'll be back with second period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to Metro Sports Arena here in Des Moines, Iowa. Score after 1 period of play. Des Moines Oak Leafs 1, Omaha Junior Lancers no score. 17 minutes up on the board, ready to roll, Mike.
Could have been a lot more lopsided in that first period, but thanks to Nolan Eicherman, it's a 1-goal game right now, and haven't seen a lot of pressure in the Des Moines end. Evans made some good saves, and but not enough, not enough of them.
Yeah, shots on goal after that first period, 13-4 in favor of Oak Leafs.
Yeah,
not surprising.
4 shots in a period is not good enough. So,
well, and we were talking about
with some players missing in the first period.
Yeah, we were talking about players missing and so forth, and we figured out where they were at.
And why.
So,
and there they all are.
Next time on the road, maybe they'll set their alarms.
Can't miss breakfast.
Nope. Doesn't matter if you won't like the breakfast or not. You can't miss it.
Yeah. So the line of Waldo, Ridenour, and Carlson are raring to go here at the start of the second period.
Fresh legs.
Fresh legs. Puck is dropped. Ridenour gets to it. He'll knock it down and bring it into the zone. He'll leave it for Carlson. Carlson dishes it out for Waldo. Carlson trying to control to the point. Sinnott has it. He'll try to shoot. Knocked down in front to Warwick. Waldo able to intercept and dump it back in. Carlson taking a look. Loose puck net front. It's in the paint area, and Evans with a quick cover-up. For a moment there, he didn't know where the puck was.
No, and that's probably the best opportunity Omaha's had so far in this game.
Well, that line did its job on its first shift of the game. Face off to Evans' blocker side. Wilmer's on the tap. Parr has it. Des Moines with a shot as May comes in. That play developed on a D-zone turnover down low. The puck was turned over at the base of the circle and picked up low and given high to May, and he buries. Not the way that Omaha wanted to start the second period. It's a 2-1 lead now on the goal from May. Puck is dropped. Once again, Mink comes in, and he'll shovel it across the net mouth. Loose puck. Wow.
I thought they raised their hands. Thought it went in.
Strong side corner. Des Moines really battling on that half wall. Graffelman rims it. May able to, that's number 29. That's Wolf. Keeps it in and now taken out. They try to headman it for Carlson. He'll come into the zone. Wolf on the transition. Shot wide and high.
Man.
Barton now comes in with it. That puck is redirected by Moffitt. To Chase. Gosh, really, the puck is just getting thrown around here, Mike. Volinick has it. He tries to fish it across. May chips it. Moffitt ends up with it. He'll dump it in. And Michael Chase now on the puck. Merrick takes it away. Chase has it. He'll come to the top of the zone and back down into the corner. Volinick gathers it. He gets a shot. Loose puck off a save. Another shot by Volinick. He'll whiff on it as the puck was bouncing. He's able to keep it in, and now chipped out on a 2-on-1. Loose puck, and oh, what an effort by Eicherman. He had a wide open net, and Eicherman kicked his pad out and saved it. Big hit on May, takes him out of the play.
That was a heavy shoulder into the
Yeah.
chest. Michael Chase is not a small boy.
To the point, another drive kept in by Des Moines. Cover up by Ikes. We'll have a face-off in the Omaha defensive zone. I sense a little bit of fight back here in Omaha.
It happened yesterday.
But you know, it's more it's not deliberate enough. You know, it's they're just throwing pucks around. They're finishing checks. But what's coming out of it? You know what I mean? We don't have a sustained offense. Glock picks it up. Riddenauer seals off the far side wall, keeping the puck in. Comes to the point. Backhanded in by Barnes. Riddenauer trying to keep it in. Now it's poke checked out by Cryer. He'll carry down. He gets tripped up. And this will come the length of the ice, and icing's your call. It'll be brought back down to the Omaha end for faceoff. It just seems real helter-skelter right now.
Yeah, I agree.
This faceoff will be to Eicherman's glove side. Barton on the tap for Des Moines, and Wilmers for Omaha. Lackland wins it back, but Omaha can't gain the zone. It's held in by Wolf. And boy, Wilmers just fed Wolf at the point. Kick save. Played across the ice. Sinnott has it. He'll move it up the half wall. And a nice center breakout by Omaha's number 64, Connor Zwolek. Barton comes in. It's a 3-on-2. Nice front by Barnes. Keeps that puck from getting through. Wolf drives it in. Loose, backhand, cover up, and a save by Omaha. Things are heating up here. Looks like we're going to have coincidentals. Maybe not.
No.
Maybe so.
There you go. I was going to say the line's
Yeah.
standing there waiting. So.
Yeah, I think it takes two to tango, and Burton and Zwolek were getting after it. I think Connor is stating that the Des Moines player was kicking. But I don't think that's going to be the call. So coincidental minor penalties. Teams are full strength. Omaha wins this faceoff. Dumped in. Omaha with control. Carlson.
They tried to feed him.
High in the slot, it gets redirected and popped up, and Des Moines able to throw it out into neutral ice. Volinick, he'll drive it back in. Can't get it low enough, so Des Moines able to regroup and come back out. And now they'll launch a puck, and this will result in an icing.
They did realize it was Quinceanellas, right? Because that clear almost looked like they didn't realize that.
.11:22 remains in the second period. Des Moines now with a 2-goal lead. After that second goal, Omaha's kind of picked it up a little bit and contesting a lot more pucks. Miller has it. He'll cross the blue line. He gets to the center. He's hit from behind by Moffitt. Loose puck. Net front. Moffitt has it. He'll lay it into neutral ice. Played off the stick, and now it chases on by Michael Chase. He's ragging the defenseman Warwick. Warwick comes out. He's a pretty good defenseman. He'll headman it over to Miller. Miller will come in. He's got a weak side forward, and a nice play by Eicherman as Miller tries to find the weak side forward in May, and Eicherman literally intercepted the pass. So face-off in the Omaha end. Pospisil on the draw with Parsons. Puck is down. A shot from Lorbicki. Comes out of the zone. Omaha trying to gain control. Parsons makes separation. Omaha picks the puck up. They'll play it behind their cage by Barnes. He'll move it back up the wall. Knapp can't handle it. And Des Moines back in. A shot from the half wall and a save by Eicherman. Puck is dropped. Des Moines wins it back. Rowland with a shot off the face-off option. He'll come in. He gets forced out. Omaha with a weak side. They can't make the pass. It's just...
Well, and that happened yesterday. For the first 2 periods, they couldn't catch a pass. And it just seems to be a continuation right now.
It's like nothing is happening cleanly.
Right.
They're changing, shifting up the lines here. Face-off will be in neutral ice. Waldo is out with Chase and Carlson. Des Moines taps it into the zone by McGrath. Volinick has it. He tries to indirect it to Chase. There's a connection. Chase tries to find weak side forward Moffitt, and it's poke checked away. Barton brings it out. Hendrick comes into the zone. He's offside. They got a tag up. Volinick moves it up to half wall. Held in by Des Moines. Waldo tries to dish it for Moffitt as they get a change. Stolen away. Wilmers with a nice effort. A loose puck, still loose, and a... Well, I thought the puck entered across the goal line.
I thought so too.
Great effort by Lachlan Wilmers stealing that puck at the blue line, and he marches in, and they get 2 quality opportunities, but I don't think...
Well, it wasn't Evans that stopped it if it was, because he was on the ice. So did they have a guy in the crease that covered it up?
I don't know.
Or shoveled it, maybe they shoveled it under Evans.
I don't think it crossed the goal line, though. At least there's no indication of that.
Yeah, Coach Harrell believes that one of their players covered the puck. And that's what I thought, too, so.
So face-off in the Des Moines zone to the glove side of Evans. Zwolik tries to play it out front, and now the Oaks are out. Miller carrying in. Parr's trying to angle him off. He makes an escape move right onto the stick of an oncoming forward in May. Back to Miller. They try to find that weak side forward. Wilmer with a great effort trying to chip that puck away. Cooker comes in and gets a shot on Eicherman and a cover-up. Wonder what the shots on goal for this period are. Face off in the Omaha end. Blocker side of Ikes. On the face-off is Kilty. Shot from Gooding and a save by Eicherman. Now picked up by Parsons. It's chipped out by Knapp and driven back in. And we'll have a stoppage in play, and this face-off will come all the way back down to the Des Moines end. 7:58 remains in the second period. 2-0 is your score.
22-6 are the shots.
6 shots from in
total. Yep.
In two periods.
So Omaha's only had 2 shots this period.
Goodness.
Based on the official scoring. I somehow think they had a few more than 2, but.
Carlson with a shot, a kick saved by Evans. Loose puck, net front.
Oh, yes.
Gravelman tries to convert. Another loose puck. Carlson has it. He'll drive it in. Wolf has it. He'll backhand it out. They pop a 2-on-1, now a 3-on-2. Omaha with good numbers coming on the back check. And that puck leaves the playing surface, so we'll have a stoppage in play.
Well, they've had a couple of good opportunities here in the second, but just not able to do anything with it.
It's just the flow has just not been uncharacteristically sloppy.
Yeah.
Can't make the connections. They're just they're grinding out a game. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of what you would expect the JV team to do. Kind of sloppy, not precise.
Waldo on the forecheck behind the cage. He's got Moffitt with him, and they're battling for that puck. Moffitt comes up with it, finds it at the point, kept in by Parr. Shot and a glove save off the stick of Volinick, and Evans answers with the glove.
That was a close keep-in, though.
Yeah.
I hear the Des Moines
a lot
parents,
of snow over there.
Yeah, I hear Des Moines parents were calling for an offside call.
Frankly, I might have to agree with them on that one. I think it came out of the zone, but that's okay. Parr has it. He'll launch it. Glass and in. Omaha has to tag up, so they don't have good numbers back. Now in neutral ice. They'll play it across to Miller. Cooker has it. In the corner goes Volinick. They go to the point where Warwick has it.
Ooh, tip.
A shot and a redirect by Miller almost finds the net. Des Moines with control here. They're moving the puck around. They keep control. It's, they're having the opposite problem.
Well, I was going to say, when they just throw it in, it always seems to find their stick.
Exactly.
You
know. Still in the game, though. 2-0. Be nice to pop one here on Des Moines with the 6 minutes left in this second period.
Absolutely. 28-9 right now.
Parsons wins this draw. They'll move it into neutral ice. Knapp on the chase. He's closing on Cryer. Cryer falls in the corner. Knapp trying to gather the puck. He leaves it for Ridenour, who plays it on cycle back to Knapp. Intercepted by Des Moines, and they'll leave it up for Mink. He'll come in. Barnes is with him. Barnes will force him off the puck. Comes around to Knapp. And on the chase is Ridenour.
Nobody there.
Nobody home.
You're better off keeping it low in those situations, I think.
You know, if they could just concentrate on keeping the puck below the dots when they get into the zone, that would be one goal to try to accomplish, and just create more offense off of whatever happens. But Des Moines has something to say about that.
Well,
you know,
of course. But in plays like that where we just throw it across the net, knowing there's nobody there.
Yeah.
We just kind of left it or ragged it in the corner until you got reserves back.
Off the draw. Nice kick save by Evans. That was a nice opportunity for Omaha right off the faceoff. To the point, Parr keeps it in. And now it pops out. Roland has it. Nice hip check by Volanik as he separates Roland from the puck. Good numbers down low by Des Moines. Puck is loose, and they are really crashing the net. Stoppage in play. I don't think we've got any infractions. Just little rough stuff in front of the net. 4:46. Boy, that last 2 minutes has really kind of drug on here. It's a push forward. Des Moines controls. They'll go. Good job by Carlson fronting the passing lanes. Volanik comes up with it. He'll find Carlson. He's bellied out and ready to receive, and he'll dish it for Johnson. Johnson with a shot and a save by Evans.
I will say the official Crowley, he's letting these guys play. He's not calling the nitty-gritty like they were last night. He's allowing them to play. There may be some fans cheering like, hey, what about that trip or whatever, but he's trying to be consistent both ways.
Face-off is down. And they try to find Cooker vacating the zone. Omaha able to bring it back in. Chase with it. He's got some pressure, but he's battling. He gains control of puck. It's dropped back down for him on cycle. They can't muster a cycle. Des Moines jumping into the play. Miller has it. He'll come out into neutral ice. He'll cross the red line. He'll come into the zone. He makes a nice move on Sennett, and they find the weak side forward. Automatic.
Got to know where those guys are at out there.
Oh, Miller made a move there, just inside the blue line. That
yeah, he turned Sennett inside out on that one.
Yeah, and then he just marched down and just dished it to the his buddy May. The issue with that strong side to weak side dish, I mean, you know it's coming.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty standard automatic, right?
But we're having a hard time keeping up with those two. That's the deal. Warwick has it. Scores 3-0.
There it is again. They're looking.
To the point. Warwick has it. Coleman, he just tries to get it out into neutral ice. It's drilled back in and bounced into the corner. Parr has it. He moves it to Zolik. Zwolik tries to find Coleman, and it's intercepted and dumped back in. Parr has it. Tries to indirect a pass to Zolik and neutral ice. Warwick steps in and steals it away. Wilmers steals it off the stick of Warwick. Wilmers dishes it to Zolik and couldn't open up. He was on his offhand and didn't get a chance to put the puck toward the net. To the point. Loose puck. It's in. Loose puck. And Evans could not cover it cleanly, and it's swept into the net by Ben Parsons. Go figure. You know.
Yeah, that
who's going to be in the paint area battling for pucks?
Well, Wilmers was down there.
Wilmers was down there, and Parsons. And
Coleman.
Let's see. That's our JV line, right?
Yes, it
yeah.
is. It's our sophomore line.
Yep.
Maybe it'll also fire him up a little bit.
Hopefully. 3-1's your score now. A lot of want to on that last group out.
Well, that last group that was out, their team's been winning, so they understand what it's like, right? Not saying the Varsity hasn't been, but they've been tougher to come by.
And now Des Moines with their hair on fire, trying to pot their fourth. Eicherman making the save. Puck is down. Des Moines pulls it out of the scrum. They'll shoot far side. Carlson trying to get there.
Got to put a little more effort into it.
Yeah, he can't wave the wand from 6 feet away. There's Carlson stretching. He's got an opportunity. Poke checked off his stick at the last moment by Merrick. Comes into neutral ice where Barnes will corral it. He gets poke checked away. Now picked up by Johnson. Miller has it. He'll dish it far side. And they head man it. And a cover up by Ikes with 57.8 left in the second period. Omaha wins this tap. Parr will ring it up the near side wall, and they'll leave it for Waldo. Waldo can't control, and Warwick backhands it out. Parr receives it at the red line and will dump it back in. Omaha tags up, chasing Waldo in on the forecheck, and they're forcing the envelope down low. Puck leaves the playing surface and thrown back in by an Omaha parent. It was a nice one-handed grab or attempt at it. It was coming our way, though.
I don't think it would have reached us.
We got you, Melinda. Don't worry.
Got to use our hands to stop those pucks.
Can't knock it down with a stick. Parr has it. He'll pop it back in the zone. Omaha trying desperately to hold this in and create a sustained forecheck. Des Moines comes out. Shot. A kick saved by Ikes. Backhanded out into the zone. Neutral ice. Warwick will stretch back. And that ends your second period of play where the score is Oak Leafs 3, Junior Lancers 1. We'll be back with third period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
There you go. Thank you. So where did you even start?
Nebraska medicine.
Really?
He's home now. They implanted this tiny device where they can monitor his heart from anywhere.
I have some good news. Cancer's in remission. CAR T cells work.
Oh my God, amazing. They actually removed the clot that was causing Marie's stroke. She's doing great.
No matter what it is, without question, they are our go-to.
Your connection to the state's most comprehensive care. Nebraska Medicine.
At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. As one of Omaha's leading design build contractors, Olden House Contracting's experience, talent, and creativity make us the trusted experts in home improvement, renovation, and remodeling. Whether you're looking to invest in an expensive full house remodel, a custom addition, or a new kitchen, we'll bring your vision to life. Olden House Contracting, 402-573-8125. That's 402-573-8125. Or oldenhousecontracting.com. That's OLDENHUIS contracting.com.
Welcome back to Metro Sports Center here in Des Moines, Iowa. After 2 periods of play, your score 3-1. Des Moines Oak Leafs. Shots on goal 29-13 in favor of Oak Leafs. Mike.
13 shots isn't going to cut it. You know, we've got to. I mean, how many can we muster here in the third? I mean, you think about it. I mean, it's what 6.5 shots per period, and you're just not going to get where you want to be with that few shots. And give the Oaks credit, because right now they are a very difficult team to play against, and that's the keys to these games.
And we were looking at the goal scoring, and it's essentially one line: Cooker, May, and Miller.
Oh, well, all the goals and all the assists have been those three guys.
Those 3 guys, right. So they rely heavily, I think, upon that line for scoring, or at least in these 2 games they have. Because yesterday Miller was in all 3 goals, and I think May was probably in all 3 as well. I didn't see if Cooker was in on any of those, but
and
that's a good line.
The thing of it is whether they come in on a rush or whether they're in zone, they're going to go east to west, west to east, you know, and you know it's coming.
Yep.
So you've got to get those offside forwards crashing the net. You've got to get coverage on those guys.
Yeah. Well, they haven't figured it out. The Orange Machine has not figured that out yet. Hopefully the third period. You know, it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
I mean, it's a very close game. I mean, you know, if Des Moines
not
comes out and pops a fourth goal, that's going to be tough. But right now we're in a 3-1 game, and the next goal is a biggie. Hopefully it'll come from a Omaha player.
And we saw last night down 3-0. We thought that would be tough to come back from, and they made it close.
Yeah.
You know, 3-2. So they've got an opportunity.
Here we go, third period action.
They're going to need to get a quick one here to start this period.
Just like we were talking last night. So let's see what happens. Waldo on the faceoff. Puck is down, and Des Moines wins it. Back into their end. Shepard picks it up. He'll backhand it over. Or excuse me, that's Dorfield. Chase plays it up. Loses track of the puck. Can't gain the zone. Now stolen away by Moffitt to Chase. Chase will cross the red line and tap it in right to the stick of Waldo. Loose puck and a redirect by Moffitt. And now Parr trying to keep it in. Keep it into that strong side corner. Chase will pick it up to Parr. Parr goes D to D to Volinick. He'll backhand it in opposite side. Near side corner to Parr. He keeps it in, and now it's popped out. Des Moines will go on a change. Volinick on the retrieve. Looks like we have icing. Did that even cross the goal line? It must have.
Very close. Whistle blew. That's all I know.
Yep. So Graffelman on this face-off. Omaha gets it. Barnes tries to launch it close to the net. They keep it in the zone. Carlson shovels it across the net mouth, goes to the opposite side. Held in at the point, loose puck. Carlson had a good opportunity there if he could have controlled that biscuit. Sinnott has it. He'll go to Graffelman. He tries to chip it in. Now Carlson gets it from Barnes. He'll come in. He's on his backhand. He shoots wide of the net. Loose. Net front. They'll drop it back on a blind pass. And Sinnott has to vacate the zone and dump it in. Knapp and Parsons. Parsons just digging his way to the front of the net. Played in the corner. They rim it, and this will end up in an icing and be brought back down to the Des Moines end. Little more energy.
A little more, yeah. That puck seems to just be bouncing a lot out there right now, though.
Yeah. Puck is down. There's another face-off win. Omaha has to tag up. Des Moines sends it out to Parr. He'll launch it back in. Kicked aside by Evans. Comes out into neutral ice. Miller plays it to the point. Got some pressure there by Coleman. Miller overskates, or excuse me, that was Dorfeld overskates it. Loose puck net front. Coleman converges on it, and Omaha players driven into the net and dislodged. Have a face-off in the Des Moines defensive zone. Nope, they're going to take it into neutral ice.
I'm pretty sure the Omaha player was pulled down in there.
That's what I thought too. But
no penalty, whatever, but it should have been inside the zone, I would thought. But
Barnes is getting an explanation. Very astute of him to even ask, I'd say. Barnes will handle. He'll go weak side. Oh!
Yep.
There's a hit right to the head by McGrath. That was egregious.
He steps right over him and into the box.
That's going to be a huge head contact, elbowing, or a combination of both. Is that Zwolik?
I think so. Hard to see, but.
Gosh, I thought he, the way he went down, I thought he was unconscious.
Yeah, officials are gathering there to talk about this.
Well, that's definitely a head contact. I don't know how you rule anything other than that. That was the only part of his body that got hit.
I think they may be waiting to see if he gets on the bench or leaves. I think they're trying to determine if it's a major penalty or not. He's up, but he's not under his own power. He's barely standing. They're dragging him.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he can barely
he's
stand.
in la-la land.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that looks out by the looks of that bench. Coach Harrow's pulling him in, I think. Well, we'll see what the penalty is.
Yep. Major. McGrath leaves the ice.
Well, we're assuming
We're assuming it is.
There you go. Yep. 5-minute major.
5-minute major. That is a 5-minute all-you-can-eat power play.
See if they can do something with it. I would imagine your Miller and May will be out for most of these penalties.
Omaha wins this tap. Riddenauer has it. He'll take a look. He'll go for a skate. Crosses the red line. Passes it indirect to himself. He's on his forehand. A shot goes wide of the net. Omaha's going to be well served here to try to set something up. Gets past the glove of Graffelman. Riddenauer will come back in. High side. He's
just get up and keep going, boys.
Knocked off the puck. Kept in by Barnes. Omaha trying to get set up here, but the puck's no one there to receive.
You've got to get at least one on this power play.
Oh, my God. Moffett trying to handle it. He'll drop it back for Volinick. 3:57, and we've spent less than 10 seconds in zone.
And we kill it for ourselves. I was going to say, I can say in that first minute or so, the Oak Leaf players have been grabbing and clutching pretty good, which, you know, they're killing the penalty, so. I got one on Ridnour. Ridnour's like looking for the penalty. It's just get up and skate for it.
Yeah, you can't
be crying about
play
it.
through that stuff. Waldo picks it up. Tries to headman it to Carlson. It can't make the clean pass. Carlson picks it up. Now he'll set it up. Waldo drives it down to Volinick. Volinick with a shot. Loose puck to the point where Carlson gathers it. Makes a nice head move. Comes in from the base of the circle to the point. Volinick throws it back in. Carlson has it from behind the net. Down low. Chase now with it. He's got to get some support there. Omaha can't hold the zone. And Volinick on the chase. 2:50 left in this 5-minute major. We had a shot on goal.
One, maybe.
One. Swinging through is Graffelman. He'll carry in. He gets in. He gets poke checked away.
And I think we've only set up in their zone once.
Barnes with it. Knocked down by Moffitt. He'll backhand it over to Graffelman and
nobody's there.
Throws it into blindly, and Des Moines with the clear. 2 minutes left now. Jeez. Hender.
And
another icing by Omaha. Lord.
The Oak Leafs don't have to kill a penalty. We're doing it for them.
Yeah.
Gosh. Got to figure it out. We certainly need to pop one on this major. Right now it doesn't look like we're capable of doing that.
And the reason we call the major penalties all you can eat is if you score a goal, they don't erase the clock. And a shorthanded goal.
That's probably pretty much, I don't want to say that's it, but that's going to be tough.
That's about as insulting as it gets.
Yeah.
Five-minute major penalty. Omaha with about 2 shots. And Des Moines with a shorthanded goal. 10:33 remains in the game. We still have 1:37 left on this power play. 4-1 is the score. What names were those?
Miller and May. On the 4th goal, yet again.
All the scoring has been comprised of the same 3 players. Good for them.
Yeah, no, they're having a great weekend.
They're great players, I mean. May on the face-off with Waldo. Waldo wins that draw to Carlson. Still 1:32 left on the power play. Chase brings it in. They'll rim it to the other side where Waldo will play it. He tries to find Carlson, crashing from the point on the near side wall. There's a nice play from behind the net. Carlson, the shot steered away by Evans. Knapp will bring it in. To Carlson, loose puck. 1 minute remains. Miller. He'll drop it back. He'll stretch back in their zone and tick the seconds off the clock. 40 seconds remains in the man advantage. Chase brings it up. He still controls. He gains the zone. Leaves it net front. Parsons trying to get into that paint area. Stolen away and dumped in by Des Moines. 10 seconds remain on the man advantage, and really not much to even, I mean, what can you say?
Maybe 2 shots, if that. On
they haven't even been able to set it up in zone, and we've spent most of our time regrouping in our own end.
Well, I hope Zolik's okay.
We'll have to find out about what was involved there, but sure didn't look very good.
What's with all these center ice face-offs this weekend?
Not sure.
Some change that we missed.
Well, usually when there's a mistake made, it always ends up at center ice. But if it's a wrong call or if it's a whatever.
Yeah. We just had a bunch yesterday, and it was.
We just can't get out of our own way here. Someone was joking around about the Sioux City game on Friday night. It's like I think we've had a two-day hangover from the Sioux City game, and it certainly looks that way.
It's a high, but you can't get too high on those. Speaking of hangover, I watched The Hangover last night when we got back to the hotel.
Oh, you did?
Well, weren't we talking about that in the car ride up last night?
Yeah.
And lo and behold, look what was on TV.
Here's Wilmers. He'll bring it into the zone. There's a save. Evans steers it aside.
Evans has an active stick today. Everything that's coming through his crease, he's just chopping it, which is great for him. Helping his own cause.
Knapp tries to bring it out of the zone. 7:37 remains in this game. Chase tries to dish it for Ridnour. Knocked down in neutral ice. Chase has it again, and he makes contact. Volinick indirects it to Knapp. Shot off the half wall is gloved by Eicherman, and we'll have a face-off in the Omaha defensive zone. 7 minutes remain in this varsity contest. Score is 4-1, Des Moines. Hender on the face-off with Graffelman. Nice play, low to high, to Barton in the high slot, and he gets a good shot on Eicherman.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, I think it goes along with the 4 goals that are up there. Puck is down. Volinick has it. He'll indirect it to Carlson. Carlson goes weak side to Johnson, and he'll chip it into the zone. Johnson hustling in to be first man to the puck. It's popped over to the near side forward and Hinder. He'll play it up the wall. Carlson comes in, intercepts, and drops it back behind the net. Graffelman tries to seal it in, and now Parr on the chase for it. It's rimmed out by Des Moines, and it looks like the icing is waived. Dorfeld. Chase directs it toward the net. Sinnott tries to keep it in. Omaha dishes it for Waldo. He'll bring it in, gets to the circle, and shoots high and wide of the net. Moffitt tries to redirect the puck toward the net. Sinnott rims it, and it's picked up by Chase. He'll dish it back for Moffitt. Moffitt tries to center it for Waldo, and it gets poke-checked away. Into the back wall is Warwick and Chase. Comes to the point where Barnes tries to control it. He'll keep it in and drill it around for Moffitt. Moffitt looks to move it to the point. Sinnott drives it in, and a save. Ends up in a loose puck. Miller on the chase. Tries to gain position on Sinnott. Nice stretch by Des Moines, and it's chipped in by Cooker. They try to fish it through neutral ice, can't make a connection, but ends up on net, and Evans steers it aside. Now the puck's left the playing surface. Another face-off in the Des Moines end. Ridnour on the face-off. Comes to the point, knocked down by Volinick. Ridnour backhands it toward the net. Parr on the pinch. The goaltender's been pulled for Omaha. Parsons has it.
Someone's got to go with him.
Forwards just entering the zone now. Volinick able to keep it in. Everybody's high in the zone. Pitched in by Graffelman. Held in by Volinick. A shot knocked down on a blocker save by Evans. They'll go weak side to Goodnow. Carlson comes up with it. Headmans to Graffelman. He'll shoot it wide into the corner. Warwick goes in. They'll try to freeze it along the half wall. 3:20 left in the game. Des Moines just ragging time, freezing it up against the wall. To Barnes. Barnes keeps it in with 3 minutes remaining. Loose puck. Graffelman and Johnson both off each post. Waldo turns around and forces it. It's a 2-on-1 now. Barnes.
Offside.
To Rowland is offside.
If he'd have kept his forward motion, he'd have been fine. He was turned around and couldn't handle it cleanly.
2:29 remains. Eicherman coming back in.
Nope. Oh, they're saying that was intentional. Bring it
Oh,
back down.
interesting. I thought he forgot his water bottle. He was going back on the on the net to get it. Wrong. Omaha wins the tap. Parr plays it up for Knapp. Knapp goes weak side to Chase. Chase will pick it up. He'll drop it down low on cycle on the half wall. They'll move it to the corner where nobody's there. Whistle and a stoppage in play. Puck left his playing surface. Now Eicherman will come back in as Omaha has a defensive zone faceoff. .202 remains in this varsity game. Parr rims it, tries to find Moffitt. Moffitt just chips it into neutral ice. Knapp trying to converge on the puck. Shot and a kick save from Mink. Michael Chase skating up the near wall or far side wall. Waldo with it. He'll steal it away. And from neutral ice, and the indication here is that that's a no goal.
Oh. Take that back off. Was it offside?
I didn't think it was.
So they're bringing it back down into the Oakleaf zone.
Interesting. We'll have to get a clarification on that. I'm a little confused by it, but that's okay.
If it was offside, that's why, but
I didn't see anyone, but that doesn't mean I may have missed someone that was in the zone, but
here you go.
Here we go. And there you have it. So and that would be Marcus Miller.
Well, who scored the fifth one before when they called it off? Maybe they just want to give him a chance to get the Hattie in there.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a really good player. Played Tier 2 junior hockey in the North American League. Less than a minute remains in this. 5-1 is your score. Des Moines with a commanding lead, and really kind of a downside weekend, other than the big win at home against Sioux City. A shot and a save by Evans. 21.9 remains in the game. Face off in the Des Moines defensive zone. Eicherman still in the net. Parsons with it. And this will end this varsity contest, where the Omaha Junior Lancers are swept in Des Moines, as Des Moines wins convincingly 5-1. Mike?
Well, we're off for Christmas break, Mike. And then we're back January 1st, 2nd, 3rd at home, Lincoln and Mason City. So we'll be back on air at that point.
Everyone have a great, safe, Merry Christmas in a very strange COVID year. And we'll see you back
in the new year.
Merry
Christmas, everybody. You've been watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.